Welcome back. This is Serpentstair, this is Symphony, this is Demonic Conception, a Castlevania 3 remix by Joshua Morse. And possibly, just maybe, it will include a demon fight. Probably after about a minute and a half has passed. Better. Invincibility hacks. I will gladly take more power up. Suffering again from the inability to move any further back on the screen. So these guys who ripple in waves like this will certainly come down to where you cannot possibly hide far enough back to avoid them and must move out the fucking way. That was a waste of the bomb. Pardon my throat there. Don't you do this to me. Stop it. That was predictable. No, it appears that we are still not hearing from our demon, who has elected to leave us be for an extended period of time. For some unknown reason. Likely related to game balance in some way or another. Although I honestly have no idea how. Of course! I destroy everything with a bomb and then run straight into a bullet. Why wouldn't I do that? That's exactly what I wanted. How close did I just come to doing it again? Hopefully not terribly. I get the distinct impression that one of the things that changes at these harder difficulties is that the enemies fire more often. Screw you, squares. Yes, I know, I'm going out of my way to destroy them with my crescendo instead of, for instance, with bombs. Which probably is not the optimal way to play, but I've got something to prove at this point. I just want to show that I can deal with them even if I don't have the extra pickups. Whether or not that's actually true. I want it to be true. Working so hard to make it true. So much silliness. Screw those guys. Utterly screw those guys. Tension. Nifty. Can we keep going? Or has it already faded? No, it's faded. Oh, we're done. Hey, look! All targets reached. Nifty. Got a bunch of silence at the end of the song on this one. Another shotgun. 90%, 2 deaths. That was apparently enough for me to get my maximum thing this time. That likely has a lot to do with the combos, which may give me extra points. Okay. Another song by Just Intense, who gave us Cobra Triangle's Relocating. He also brings us raMble and Mess, which I know is an anagram of Marble Madness. Apparently this is a thing that Just Intense really likes to do with his track names. I wonder whether he comes up with that himself, or uses an anagrammatizer online. Bad start. Distinctly bad start. Better. Recovery. Power up. Power up. I do really like this mix, partly because it's so chill. Shield bearers there. Continued the chain, although I think it was a different chain from the one that I was nurturing before, because that one got up to 5 already. And again, I missed where the 4 and 5 appeared in that chain. I saw 3 and I saw 6. Wasteful? I don't especially think so. Well, keep the dodge. Keep up the dodge. That is not keeping up the dodge, sir. Oh, more of these squares. The vendetta must be fueled. God damn it, you're in my way. I need to destroy these squares. There we go. No! I'm also experimenting a little bit with the video formats, so the quality of the recording may change over the next few videos, including this one, from what it has been of late, to reflect the new formats that I'm trying out. Because the last video I recorded of this turned out to be 2.5 gigabytes. And that is too much for an 18-minute video. Alright, that's a good time to use a bomb right there. Continuing to reach my targets quite nicely. It continues to be almost like I have gotten better at this game. Or like I've powered up almost all of my weapons, imagine that. I was going for the bomb, and then things killed me, and they were all gone by the time I got back. How frustrating. I do think I got full kudos for that, though. I still made 40k. Good times. Good times. This one's from Breath of Fire, Endings, Beginnings, and One Hell of a Trip, and we'll be able to see who brought us this song once we begin it, when the artist credit appears on screen. Mattias Häggström Gerdt. I set myself up for one hell of a time trying to pronounce that. Probably German, I guess? Ah, it's demon time.
Your scroll is showing its quality.
Thank you.
Don't you understand what is happening?
I'm playing a video game. It looks like the head is actually invulnerable while it's firing its lasers. So let's not try to damage it while it's firing. While it's preparing, sure. Well, I've almost got it. There we go. Good times. You know, it occurs to me it's also possible that those little inspiration note blocks are worth differing amounts depending on the enemy that was destroyed to produce them. Like, maybe the ones that I get from shield bearers are worth more. And just... it's only the larger note graphic if it's one of these larger enemies, which are also worth more. But the variance is within certain bounds. Like, the big notes can be worth 2,000 to 4,000, say, and the small notes would be somewhere in the hundreds. That sounds like it would be an entirely reasonable way to do things, and it would explain why I have no real intuition for how much each individual note gives me. It likely also has something to do with how much they have decayed from being out on the field already. Like, if I pick them up right away, they might be worth more than if I let them sit for a moment. Well, it was a very quick boss fight, all things told. And as usual, it gives me a colossal amount of kudos, which will pretty much auto-fulfill my targets for the song, as long as I don't get constantly recapitulated afterwards. That was not something I intended to do, to be completely honest. There we go. There's me using my crescendo, even on fairly weaker opponents, because why not? I have it, and there's nothing else that I need to use it on right now. Strategery. It's almost like I'm getting better at this game. Remembering the tools I have at my disposal. There was nothing I could do about that one. The waves were not going to open for me, and those bullets were right there. Okay.
Physical being, if you only knew how important and precious you are, how important the music around you is, you have been kept in the dark.
It almost sounds to me, honestly, as though the demon is about to start telling me that it's going to protect me from worse demons that are out to collect me or something. This sounds like it could very well be a prelude to an explanation of why I should stop resisting because I'll be better off on his side or something like that. Now, before I end this video, let's find that level 4 double cannon and upgrade it. Now we have a fully upgraded ship, which is giving me a 0.71 times points multiplier at Forte level, because this is fairly powerful for this level. Once I get to Fortissimo, goddammit, options again, that multiplier will likely be lower, and may be close to 1. We'll see. Join me next time for more.